Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Allison, for such a warm and wonderful introduction. I hope to live up to your comments. I do have to say that I'm truly humbled to be honored tonight in front of you all, family, classmates, friends, new acquaintances, and hopefully some new lifelong friends. This honor would not be possible without the love and support of my family, my wife, Mary, my daughters, Sophie, Laura, and Emma, who are all here tonight. Thank you, and I love you. I'm delighted to share this honor with the Pacesetter winners, whom you recognized earlier. They are very special people. Actually, they are really amazing people. Tonight, I would like to use my comments to explore three pressing questions. Why does PACE matter? Why does PACE matter now, and why do you matter? So why does PACE matter? I think the best way to answer this question is to share with you a story about a 12-year-old immigrant boy from Alexandria, Egypt, who grew up in Austin, New York in the late 60s and 70s, which at the time was a uniquely diverse community with many immigrants from around the world, communities of color, professionals of various stripes, and what we used to call back in the day, blue-collar workers and laborers. This boy spoke with a slight British accent, had a name which many could not pronounce, and like many American immigrant stories, he and his family began their lives in this great country with humble means. He started working outside school almost immediately to earn his own pocket money, working as a paper boy, mowing lawns, and doing a bunch of odd jobs. His world was confused, often lonely and complicated, but he had hopes and dreams. Of course, that boy was me. And of course, there's a hero in my story. I joined a scout troop at the age of 12 until the age of 16, and our scoutmaster was an African-American man named George Smalls. He was a park ranger, and his work with the scouts was 100% voluntary. He did it simply to help the young boys in his care feel energized, hopeful, and positive about themselves and their community, and to help them build some life skills. I only recognized that much later in life. Our troop comprised a ragtag bunch of kids, and we were a ragtag bunch of kids, let me tell you, from a variety of socioeconomic and ethnic backgrounds. But that did not matter. What mattered the most was that Uncle George, and that is what we all called him, including our parents, instilled in all of us a sense of purpose, a sense of learning, a sense of family, a camaraderie, and a care for each other. For me specifically, he took care of me when I had frostbitten toes. Who knew I needed wool socks on my first winter snowy overnight camping trip? My immigrant parents certainly didn't, but I don't blame them. But more importantly, he instilled in me over those 4 years an inquisitiveness, a sense of responsibility, a resilience, and adherence to the scouting motto of be prepared. My scoutmaster gave me purpose beyond just school, and because of him and many other examples too numerous to mention, I was actively engaged in what we would call today after-school programs. Does that sound familiar? Without these programs, thank you. Without these programs, along with the adults who cared about me, mentors, teachers, and coaches, I would have been a lost young man bereft of engagement and without opportunities to build my character. This is exactly the mission of PACE and what matters most about its activities in our underinvested communities. It is the care, the attention, and the engagement that is provided to the children in these neighborhoods, drawing kids in for a common purpose and helping them find themselves. That is what makes all the difference, and that is PACE. So why does PACE matter now? We live today in a highly complicated world. We have been through a once-in-a-century pandemic, an expanding social, economic, and cultural divide, political distress, and now a faraway war with global implications. This is combined with an increasingly interconnected world with immediate access to news, knowledge, data, and entertainment for both good and bad. Our kids are part of this world, and at times it is not a very welcoming one for them. But rather than predict dire consequences, I would like to offer that with these many tools at their disposal and with caring adults guiding them, they will make better decisions to navigate some of these stormy shores. It is for this reason that PACE matters now. After school allows our children to engage and focus on positive outcomes in their lives and to be able to see a world beyond the limitations of any environment or situation. PACE matters now because the work it does is so transformational. And I can guarantee that one of these incredibly talented children we touch today will turn 1 + 1 into an infinite number. So now we come to the question of why do you matter? A community's collective knowledge, experiences, and wisdom can be harnessed to provide essential opportunity for our children. You, I, all of us are that community. Today, PACE programs range from supporting college prep, developing leadership skills, STEM programs, global learning, to providing a skill base. Yes, a skill base like Uncle George provided to me, one that will serve every young person for the rest of their lives. Just imagine the impact we can all make together by sharing our energy, our time, and resources. Imagine being an amazing hero in the eyes of the beautiful and talented young people who PACE reaches. Through the strain of the past 2 years as we lived through the COVID era, after-school programs provided essential support services for a great many children, and PACE was there through the thick of it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I ask all of you to join me, join Allison, the PACE board members, PACE staff, and most of all our children, because you matter in helping us all climb upwards and reach new heights. You matter because you can transform lives. Your time, effort, and money can make a difference. We must act and be inspired by the fact that our children need us. Yet, let's not forget that we need our children even more. Thank you for this honor and the opportunity to talk with you this evening.